Ciao, I'm Mario, a Swiss car guy on YouTube, and today I'm standing in front of a BMW, which is a typical car for my channel because, as you know, I'm not the biggest fan of BMWs, and in this case this is even a diesel, so it's but this is not my car. This car belongs to a coworker of mine, and he has little niggles with it. Not that the car is giving him problem, because this is a relatively new car. It's a 2018 and it has about 50,000 kilometers, but the car, as many new cars, has one of those nice features that we all love, start-stop. And he wanted to have it, you know, not deactivated, but switched around, that by default it stays off instead of turning on every time he starts the car. And his main dealer didn't want to have anything to do with it. And today I will see if I can do something about it. Because I got this little thing here. This is a Carly. It's a diagnostic dongle that works for many cars. And in this case, Carly was kind enough to send this to me and to sponsor this video. So I will try it out if I can get rid of the start-stop system, or if I can change the default behavior on this BMW. And maybe we see if there are other functions that this little thing can do on this car. So let's start. Okay, so first thing, we plug the adapter into the OBD port, which on this car I believe is here. Oh wow, it actually is there. Awesome. Let's plug this thing in. Can only take hours. Oh, and it is in. Then we connect the smartphone. Let's see. It's called Carly. Boom. Good. We select the car, which I think is right, the BMW 4 Series. I pre-selected that. And now let's go into customization. Please connect. Connect. Most likely I will have to start the car. No, it has apparently already connected. That's awesome. Generating vehicle insights. Very interesting. I don't really care about insights. I want to code things about the car. Back? Okay, let's do customization. Yeah. Connection quality stable. Read from car. This is what I wanted to do. Start, stop. Start, stop, automatic memory. Start, stop default off. I like that. Is turned off by default. This is kind of what we want. Great. Start the engine without brake. Man, daytime running light. There's a lot of features, but I know the owner of this car just wants the start-stop, so we just do that. Let's code it. Go. This must be very boring for you. It's quite boring for me, but you know to whom it is really boring? The owner of the car, because he's standing right behind the camera, so it's a real bore fest here. But my experience has been that even if you use like the professional factory level diagnostic tools, the communication between the car and the diagnostic adapter always is very slow. I don't know if it is because car manufacturers tend to use like really ancient but stable protocols that are kind of slow. Okay, coding was successful, so turning the car off. And now let's turn it on. Aha! And already we see that it is off by default. Great! Light is off again. So this worked. Let's see if we can do other stuff though. One thing that the Carly also can do is activate video in motion, and the owner mentioned that he liked to have that. So let me see if I can do this as well. Once I'm sitting here and I have everything connected. Let's see how this works. Video in motion menu. Video in motion on. Code. Go. Go, my angel, go! fly, you can do it. If you want to code something on the car, you're better off doing one option at a time to see if that works. And if it doesn't, then you know what it was that doesn't work, and not, you change 10 settings and then, ooh, somehow it didn't work. I wonder which of the 10 it was. So this is something to keep in mind. And now this coding I do here for the video in motion, even the app said, do not do this with other codings. So I do this separately because apparently, no, because apparently that is too much at once and doesn't really work. So I've done it separately, and I don't even know how to test it, but I think the owner can tell me later on if it worked or if it doesn't work. But I see now the iDrive system has restarted, and this is still coding, but showing that it restarted tells me something happened, something changed. It still looks like it's working, so that's already a good sign. Coding was successful. A second step is necessary. Press OK. Okay, let's see. During the previous coding, iDrive may have restarted. It did. Make sure you arrive and the menu is visible. Okay, menu is visible. Press next. Press the iDrive and hold it in its position. Okay, I'm doing it. Use the iDrive controls in order to deactivate speed lock. The video in motion coding will be complete. Oh, cool. Speed lock deactivate. You can do it through the menu. That's very nice. Speed lock, and now we deactivate it. Yeah, of course. Good. This has worked. There are many cool options you can change to individualize, to personalize your car. I mean, some of these options you probably shouldn't really use, but others, they are pretty neat. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can change. It's kind of cool. Me as a fan of Japanese cars, and Japanese cars has very little settings. On these German cars, there are a lot of settings you can change. Also nice, every time you go back into a control module, it asks you if you want to load a backup, which in this case I don't need because it seems to be working fine. It does a new backup, and what can we do here? Oh, you can do the Rolls-Royce sounds. Cool. I don't think he wants that. Okay, let's see. That's so. BMW connected drive, and there is M Performance version 1, M Performance version 2, and there's Alpina tuning, Mini John Cooper works, and untested, which we don't use. So let's do M Performance version 1. Code car. Okay. We are coding. And as you can hear, this is a diesel. As the app mentioned previously, it works best if the doors are closed and the hood is up. This is why I lifted the hood. And now I close the door. And now I see the iDrive system is restarting. So this may be a hint that it's working. Either it's working or it killed the iDrive system. So I hope it's just restarting. Ooh, wow! I just saw an M logo. So this seems to work. So that's it. We managed to do what we set out to do in the beginning, to disable the start-stop by default. And it worked. The Carly was able to do it. We even added the M Performance boot up logo in the display just to show what can be done, but actually a lot more stuff can be done with this little thing. And this is actually not too bad because the car adapter costs around €60 depending on where you are, your region, taxes and everything. I have a link in the description below to the Carly website where you can see exactly what this thing costs to you. And if you want to be able to code, because the basic Carly can just read error codes and stuff like that, if you want to be able to code the functions like I just did, you have to add a subscription of €58.99. And this is a yearly subscription. And I know everybody hates subscription models, but then again, if you don't need the subscription next year, you can just cancel it. And I know that, for example, on my other cars, my Mercedes I had, on the certain VW I had much more expensive software to change these settings that costs hundreds of bucks. And this thing, all in all, in a first purchase for like 70-80 euros you can do everything, and then it's just 60 euros a year. That's very good, and it's very impressive because this thing is very powerful, and I've just showed you the coding part. It can do a lot more. It can do live data, it can read and erase error code, it can do service functions like brake changes with electronic brakes. Very, very impressive. Again, thanks to Carly for sponsoring this video. Also, Carly did not just sponsor this video, but they also gave me a discount code, which you'll find down in the description below, which makes this actually even better value. So again, thanks to Carly for sponsoring this video. I hope you liked it, that I showed what you can do with this little thing and a smartphone, which we all have. Anyway, that's it for this video. What are your experiences with coding on cars? Do you trust it? Would you buy this or not? I think it's a pretty cool product. I'm interested in reading your opinion. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye. Okay, he wants me to start the engine, so let's do that. Let's disconnect and let's reconnect. Connecting to the adapter, connecting to the adapter. And it seems like it's going to work. Good, back. And now customization. Check compatibility. If it looks like I've never done this, it's because I have never done this, so please bear with me. Now it's checking the compatibility with the car. Also, we turned the car on, and the start-stop system is actually on. It's not disabled, even though it doesn't turn off the engine because the engine is cold right now. Okay, found 11 compatible ECUs. Very good. IHKA, that sounds good. IHKA, where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Great. Read from car. Made a backup, and now we see, okay. I think it's this one, off mode memory. No, that's for the air conditioning, eh? Wait. That's all air conditioning settings. That's not interesting. Let's go back. This was wrong. See, tailgate, anti-theft. I think it's this one, the integrated chassis module. The nice thing about Carly makes a backup before you code anything, so if you made a mistake, you can go back to it later on. Nope. Okay, now I am kind of annoyed. Let's try this one. Yes, it's making a backup, great. Digital speedometer, blah blah blah, display compass, boot logo for dashboard, BMW. Ah, let's switch it to M performance, come on. Diesel, cruise control, date in dashboard. Yeah, let's do this too. Boat logo, diesel, cruise control, date and dashboard, date and time, GPS location, blah blah blah. Man, there's a lot of features here. Wow, you can even set the threshold for your fuel reserve warning. Man, that's a lot. Wow, you can turn off the tire pressure monitoring system. Starts up notification. Yeah, the starts up appears. I don't know. Gear shift indicator. Reverse gear gong. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Man, there are a lot of options here. Okay. Not what I need though. Riveting entertainment. Yeah, whenever you do something in the car, it's never fast. Coding has failed. Open the engine hood? That's insane. That's very bizarre. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. Let's try it again. I didn't want to make a screenshot of this, but it forced me to. Might have to reconnect though. Wow, this looks like something happened. Update received. Okay. Off. And on. That doesn't look so good. Okay, let's go back. This really takes a while. Now again, something is happening. This looks alright. Turn the ignition off. Oh, that's the wrong button. And on again. Okay, so this has worked. Let's see if there's something else. Engine start stop. Damn it, it's here. I found it! And the light has gone off again, because the light keeps going off. I have to say, the previous coding I tried to do, not very successful, so I had to put in a backup again, because apparently the settings kind of messed up everything. Fortunately, Carly has a built-in backup function, so if something goes wrong, you just put in the backup and everything works again.